up, Aquarius? It's your girl Dominic with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with a past life love reading for you guys. All right, so we all have met that one person in our life where it's like you cross paths with them and something just draws you guys to each other. You can talk and it just feels like you've known each other forever. And more than likely it's because you've either shared another lifetime with that individual, they are a familiar energy, or they are a past life soulmate of yours, okay? But you know, that's the reason why it's like sometimes you can meet people and feel like you've known them forever, or you could talk to people like, I feel like I could talk to you for a lifetime. It's because you probably have talked to them in other lifetimes, right? So we just gonna get a little bit of insight. You know, I just feel like doing something different, feel like having a little fun, you know. So without further ado, Aquarius, let's go ahead and hop in and see exactly how it is that we could have possibly met the people that we know as our past life soulmates, okay? All right, Holy Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please use me as a vessel of clear, concise channel messages for the astrological sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node for the month of September. But technically, Spirit, we are asking about past lives. So we would like to know today, how is it that the Aquarius that are going to watch this video met their past life soulmate, okay? How is it that Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node? And you know what? I'll do 3 spreads just so we can try to cover just about everything. All right, so Winged Messenger is in reverse. So I'm... Listen, the Winged Messenger, when it comes down to the Two of Roses, is coming out in reverse. Whatever it is that, like the union between the coming together of you and your person, it was like y'all families could have been like arch nemesis. So not trying to make it seem like so theatrical, but it's like this could have been something that was like forbidden. It could have been like Romeo and Juliet, where the families didn't like each other, didn't approve of the two of you guys being together, dating each other, or any of that. But let's get this, because I do know that this Two of Roses, it definitely speaks to, you know, you two felt led together because it was a lot of signs and synchronicities that was leading you two together. And I kind of see the Two of Roses as like the Two of Cups. So you guys felt like, man, no matter what, I feel like I can't stay away from this person, even in y'all times of absence. I feel like you guys visited each other spiritually. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see what it says for the Two of Roses being in reverse, so we can get the intricate details. So these readings might be a little bit longer because for those of them that I haven't already read, I want to get the text instructions just so that we can know, you know. Let's see. Why is this here? Hold on one second, y'all. Ooh, yes, honey. Y'all families was beefed out. They did not want y'all together. And it seemed as though, I mean, it just was a big, huge debacle here when it came down to this, because no matter what, it's like you guys were two people that kept either getting caught together, kept talking about each other, kept getting caught talking to each other. Whatever the case was, it's like the conflict had grown out of control. Like literally, it's saying in reverse, the conflict has grown with this reversal. The table's disrupted, and it seems that no one can come together. A hawk bird of prey flies over the dove. Your fears of feelings may be drowning out the voice of your spirit, which makes it more and more difficult for you to promote peace within you and around you. You may have to deal with some people or financial issues that seem damaging at this moment. Y'all, that's so crazy. Okay, be careful that you aren't asked to give more than you have. All right, and I do feel like this could have been a situation where if you guys were of royalty or you came from some type of bloodline where basically you were taken care of, it was like you guys were being threatened by y'all family to be cut off, banished, shunned, or whatever the case is if y'all continued. So this was a family of rivals, all right? Wow. And you know how Archangel Gabriel is like the one that's bringing the lovers together, the one that's mixing the temperance together. So it was like the spiritual realms was for it, but the physical realm was not, especially when it comes down to y'all families. Let's see how else it was. That Aquarius, because that's just straight out the gate. Like, all that conflict straight out the gate, that's like the Five of Roses, the Garden. And you guys met at a young age. So this could have been a situation where you guys were actually friends at a very young age. You know, you guys explored the same things, had the same curiosity as children, because I'm seeing that here. You guys might have even played together. And so whatever ended up happening between the families, which hopefully we find out in this reading, that it was like you guys were having to be pried apart, or forced apart, or forced to not deal with each other, even though you guys kind of grew up together. And that could have been how the love developed, is because it was once a friendship. Wishes fulfilled is in reverse here. Okay, so this can definitely be a status thing, because I'm seeing this wishes fulfilled as a sense of like it's fullness, like having enough, you know. And with that being a reverse, it could have been some sense of like the rival could have came from status. Like maybe one of y'all's family elevated to like maybe both of you guys were just a part of a community which was all on the same level, and it could have been something where your family or the family of your past life love elevated. You know what I'm saying? They elevated in life. Their wishes were fulfilled. And I feel like resentment was caused because one of the families reached a level of status and the other family felt left behind. The other family could have felt like, why not us? The other family could have felt like, damn, why they didn't take us with them, or they just gonna forget about us, or they not cool with us now, or whatever. But it's an energy of resentment here because somebody's wishes wasn't fulfilled. And I feel like that's outside of you guys, because of course, if y'all got families that's rivals, you know, that's a lack of wish fulfillment for you guys. But for them, you know, I feel like that's one thing that caused it. It could have been a change in somebody's status. Somebody got a better job. Somebody got, you know, initiated into something that put them in a higher status. And it caused the other family to feel a sense of resentment. And it caused them to not want you guys to be able to hang out, be friends, or like be arranged to be together in the future, because that could have been a thing. You guys could have been arranged to be together. All right, so it could be something significant about childhood now. Whether it's that you guys have the same childhood wounds, you guys have experienced similar things in childhood, or the opposite things in childhood, whatever the case is. And the same could even be true. One of you guys can be like feeling a difference in status, whether this person is privileged or they feel like you're privileged, or the family feels like that. That could be something that's keeping you guys apart yet again in this lifetime, especially if you're not with your past life soulmate. All right, so let's see. Let's get more for Aquarius. I'm gonna pull like a 9-card spread, you know. The King of Forces. All right, so, and the 5 of Scrolls. So yeah, there's like a life of diversity here. You could have went off to do some things, like maybe your parents could pay for your education, because I kind of see you like off being a writer or doing something very creative when it comes down to that, whether it's like poetry, publishing, writing, you know, whatever you did, it's like you had to use your mind to do so. And I feel like it was some kind of writing involved. As far as your person, Aquarius, especially if you in the feminine role, but if you in the masculine role, then definitely switch the roles. But your person was more of a nature-bound person. I feel like they were in touch more with the earthly surroundings, you know. So if this was villages where you guys lived in, you guys could have been upgraded to like, the feminine's family could have been upgraded to like a palace type living, or a more extravagant type living. I feel like the feminine's parents were able to pay for her to get a further education, to pay for her to follow her dreams. Wow. And she could have met her match here, because now we got the King of Scrolls at the bottom of the deck. So, whew, okay. And so here's the King of Forces here, who is more of like a earth energy. This feels almost like a earth energy because it's somebody that's very much acclimated to nature, acclimated and grounded to like living in the, I guess it's called primitives, or like just being very primal, knowing how to do things like make a fire, hunt, you know, just things in nature. Like whoever this person is, that's like your past life love. I feel like this person had a more humble upbringing where, like I said, as the feminine, your family somehow got a come up, some type of come up. You guys could have moved away, and for some odd reason you guys were forbidden to keep in contact. But I'm getting at this queen here met somebody by chance, and it could have been through school studies, or just I want to say like having a talent in common, or like y'all had the same major in college or something to that extent. Is what I'm seeing, Aquarius. But we just gonna read what the King and the Queen of Scrolls is, so we can get, you know, some deeper insight as to, matter of fact, we gotta read the King of Forces, the Queen of oh, this ain't the Queen of Scrolls, it's the Five of Scrolls. Okay. But diversity is here. Yeah, off track. Things got off track because of the differences. And see, that's the type of test that will happen to people that are like meant to be together, meant to have some type of divine future together. It's like life tests you. It tries to put other things in your face that may seem more compatible or that may seem more tempting. And it's like, are you going to stick with the person that you feel the soul connection to, or does it have to look good on paper? Do you guys have to look the part, you know what I'm saying, or have every single thing in common? Or is it more about what's on the inside, how much our souls recognize each other and resonate with each other, rather than, you know, well, this person's rich and I'm rich, so I'm going to be with them, or this person is more of my status, so I'm going to be with them, you know. And I understand that sometimes as individuals, as human beings, we gravitate towards whatever it is that we on a vibrational frequency of. But at the same time, it's like those that ignore that call of the soul to another, like a familiar soul, those are the ones that end up living in regret. You know what I'm saying? Being resentful for whatever the reason is, whatever kept them away from something that they felt so connected to. Those are the ones that end up resenting. Okay, so let's go ahead and look and see what these scrolls are about. Actually, we're going to read diversity first because I feel like that's the feminine energy. It says, with this card, you will find that it's time to diversify. There are many options for you to consider, and I feel like that's what your parents was pushing you to do, Aquarius, especially if you the feminine. But keep in mind, if you the masculine, you could either be one of the two kings. You could have been the one that this feminine met after she moved away from this other masculine that she had a soul connection to, or you could have been a person that she had to leave behind. So, you know, just place yourself where it goes, because by this being general and by us tapping into past lives, I know that this message isn't going to resonate with every single person that watches it. But hold on one second, guys. Okay, so let's get into it. So it said, with this card, you will find that it's time to diversify. There are many options for you to consider, and you should take a look at them. Allow yourself to try new things, go to new places, learn new subjects. I'm telling you, you went away to college and you left somebody behind. You did. Okay? Learn new subjects, break into the different directions, and meet new people. Yeah, man. This was like arranged. I'm not going to lie. You guys were pushed into the arms of other people, because I got a feeling that with the next 4 cards that I'm going to pull, that some way, somehow, the Queen of Forces is going to come out. But I want you to see how this is. It's kind of like this King of Forces may have been forced to move on, but he never stopped looking back. He never stopped looking back. He never stopped wondering about you. And it's like, even with these two, their backs are facing each other. So it's like, is it a real match, or is it like your parents or your community that's like, you know what, you should try Chad because Chad has the same major. He wants to be a writer just like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so somebody here was coerced into like not keeping their eggs all in one basket, which I can as a parent of young adults, I can understand that. I will say that part. But somebody here, yeah, you might have had some delays, or you might even be highly, oh shoot, I done made a mistake and moved it to another card. Sorry. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so learn new subjects, break into different directions, and meet new people. Don't worry about scattering your energy thin. You are in a period of expansion, so use it. Let yourself go farther afield than you planned. In the end, you will diversify in many ways and introduce a whole new you. And see, that's what it is. It's like circumstances put you guys in different environments, and these specific environments put y'all in a position where y'all possibly like felt like y'all had to forget about each other. It's like, well, they doing this, they done traveled to France and Aruba and this and that, and learned all these different languages, and their parents paid for them to go to school, and here I am in the woods or in the village, and you know, yeah, I know how to hunt. Yes, I'm a good provider and a good protector, but you know, what if I'm not on her level anymore? What if she doesn't see me in the light I want to be seen in? So, okay, let's go ahead and get what the King of Scrolls is, because even though that's not completely the bottom of the deck, I know he was left here for a reason. So he is significant to this story, and I feel like it's the person that, you know, you as the Aquarius feminine could have been pushed into the arms of, you know. All right, so let's see. Okay, so it says this man may be present in your life already. If not, you will be meeting him soon, which I feel like back then you did. And what did I say? You guys were authors, a teacher, a communicator, who can assist you in some professional way. And for some odd reason, I feel like this person was like a tutor to you. They could have even been like a teacher's assistant or something to that extent. So this person was closer to your age. This wasn't like an age gap that would be like inappropriate. They could have been a couple of years older than you, Aquarius, but this person was some type of mentor in your life. They studied the same thing that you did, and maybe they were more well versed. And so they had a lot of hand in like teaching you, you know, the ropes to whatever it is you was trying to attain as far as your education went. Okay. He may be an author, teacher, or communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man offers, for it could help you lead a life in exciting new directions. As with any of the king and queens, the King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest for you or another, depending on the location and the spread. His wisdom is compelling. Yeah, see, and Aquarius, y'all know we sapiosexuals. Like the minute somebody show any type of intellectual, it's like we like, huh, you know what I'm saying? Like we be like, hey, you know, we some straight up sapiosexuals. So let's see what else coming in, because now we know you got two men that's interested. I should have read their energy, but I definitely feel more of a vibe of somebody that like is spiritual. So I'm not even gonna lie, like your whoever your past life love is, they could be very spiritual. They could be very in tune with nature. When they go out in nature, maybe animals surround them. They may be the type to use like certain moon phases to manifest or something like that. Okay. And even if they don't, like those times is when their intuition is heightened more, or their ability to manifest is heightened. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Let's get more in energy as it pertains to Aquarius. You guys. Wow. Whew. Okay. Let's get more energy for Aquarius as it pertains to how they met their past life love. Their past life soulmate, rather. Whew. All right, Four of Scrolls in reverse. I'm telling you. The karmic trench. Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. Off track. This is so crazy, y'all. We got to read. The karmic trench is just so obvious. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely a situation where y'all went down opposite paths. And I'm not going to lie, like a lot of conflict could have been caused. You know, and that could have been another thing. It could have been that, you know, the parents of the King of Forces, which will be your past life love, they could have felt very angered by your parents because maybe they felt like their son even took a turn for the worst or went down the wrong road or got off track because you left them behind, because they allow you to leave this person behind, or they made you leave this person behind. Like, I feel like this person's parents could have resented your parents for that as well, because it's like this person kind of lost their way, you know, when you left, because they never forgot, they never stopped looking back, they was never like fully able to cut the cord and move on. They probably was like into manifestation, trying to manifest you back. All right, so the karmic trench came out in reverse, and it's saying that it shows that you have fallen out of your karmic trench and you now have all the resources that you need to plant the seeds and bring new harvest. Okay, so this masculine could have had bad luck for a very long time after you left. And now, you know, it got to a point where this person got out of that cycle of basically like struggling and feeling like his luck wasn't the best, feeling like his life wasn't going anywhere, feeling like he wasn't going to amount to anything. It's saying you need to plant seeds that bring a new harvest and a new life. In some cases, there may have been some significant or sudden change in your life, like you leaving them behind. Perhaps a breakup of a relationship. Dominique, I mean, do you really need to read this shit? No, you don't, because you just already said that. Their parents resented your parents for that, because they like, how dare you, you know how much they got along and we already agreed that they would get married, and because you took your daughter out of our son's life, he fell into a karmic trench. But he's working his way, or he did in that past life, he worked his way out of that. He did whatever he had to do. And I feel like while you were off getting an education and exploring and diversifying and everything else and living a life of luxury, I feel like he had to work at a very young age. You know, he could have not been able to go to school the way that he wanted to. And like I said, living in more primitive conditions. And I hope I'm saying that right. But to be honest with you, if the government failed us, then we would need a man like this, to be honest with you. Because it's like we couldn't go to restaurants. We wouldn't have shit to cook with. This person know how to, you know, hunt, skin, make things, build whatever. But this person is very resourceful, just not in a way that would be considered the most abundant. Okay? So we're going to check out the forces and see exactly what it says about your past life love and their energy. Because all I can see is that this person just kept looking back. Like, they kept looking back no matter what. It's like, I'll never forget you. I'm literally feeling that. I'll never forget you. I mean, they always was looking for you to show up. Upright, this card indicates the presence of a man who is a powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions, gentleness, and honesty. And honesty resonates from him. If you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life, but we're talking about a past life. Alright? So he did come into your life, and he was in your life. And he was in your life as a child, you know. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just your life in general. He may also be a possible love interest, somebody that never forgot about you. So in order to be open to receive a man of honor, make sure you engage in honoring and being tender towards yourself. For you or a man around you, there could be a position coming from any of the careers natural to a king of forces, such as electronics, astronomy, and I feel like that too. I feel like this person was connected to the celestials. That's why I said I feel like if this person didn't use moon phases to manifest, which they very well could have, then they definitely, like, their ability to manifest was like high, like heightened naturally during those times. Physics, geology, alternative fuel, or any other earth science, and new industries and environmental care. Any activity connecting with the earth energy and nature are beneficial to you at this time. Whether you're a male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself. Feel the balance of beauty in nature and know the powerful forces always moving within and around you. I'm telling you, this person was spiritually powerful. They have spiritual abilities. I feel like this person is able to cultivate and invoke a lot of magic. And it's because of all the time that they spent connected to the nature, the universe. You know, they're very attuned and aligned with it. Divine physician. This person is a healer. One of you are a healer. One of you are a healer and the other can connect to the dead. So put yourself where you go, okay? And you guys are. You are the 5 and the 6. Okay? I'm getting clearing the way. So for me, this is letting me know that no matter what happened, you guys were able to clear this up and end up together, even if it was y'all against the world. This person sees you as their inspiration because I'm getting the muse at the bottom of the deck. This person set out on a voyage to find you. Okay, so here is somebody who didn't have the best cards dealt to them, right? Your family and their family became rivals because of rise in somebody else's status and somebody else being left behind. Your person's parents could have blamed you or vice versa for leaving this person behind, feeling like that you left their son in the trenches to basically rot. You know, and this person had a very hard life, a very hard come up. They might not be very educated, or if they did get some type of education, it had to stop because they had to put responsibilities first. This person climbed themselves out of it. No matter what type of work they had to do, they got themselves out of a karmic trench and pulled themselves out of the poverty that was making them be perceived as not good enough for you. This person ended up getting some type of position, promotion, or starting some type of business as it pertains to nature. And this person is doing well, and they set out on a voyage to find you and regain the connection that you guys had before. So we're going to use the muse because that's at the bottom of the deck. But I really do feel like you was some type of inspiration in this person's life. They always followed you no matter what it was. No matter whether, again, you became somebody that wrote or an author. It's like this person bought every book, read every article, you know, clipped it out, saved it, saved photographs, saved letters that you guys wrote each other. No matter how much you guys were held apart, literally the 5 and the 6 coming out, you are a healer of the hands. You have healing hands. Like, you are strongly connected to the divine, because we got the divine physician. So you are able to heal people through touch. This person is able to connect to the afterlife. So they may have a strong connection to you being able to you know, basically channel or be a medium to the dead. Okay, so you're the healer and they're basically the person of afterlife. All right, so let's read muse really quick before we start to clarify these energies. Wow, y'all, that was a story. Okay, okay, so we got the muse. This card shows a time of heightened resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now. And so what did I say? I feel like you guys became something. Whether it was like a journalist in the newspaper, or because we got to keep it real, this is like back in the day time. So it's only going to be reduced down to writing books, writing articles, you know, or, you know, having a newspaper published or something. But any creative project, old or new, you can receive exceptional energy now, and you did. Both from you and from the universe. Call to the spirit muses and let them join you on your creator, join you and the creator within the lift in your project to the skies. All right, so yeah, something you put out, you went to school for something, it became your passion. I feel like you did meet another love through that, through whatever it is that you did. Whoever this was, you guys resonated greatly. I feel like you was attracted to that person through their mind, their abilities, what they knew how to do, and how much they taught you. I feel like your parents wanted you to marry that person, but before you could, it's like the person that you have the past life connection with, they came back. They dug themselves out of a trench and they came back to you. They came back to you so that they can carry out the mission that you guys were meant to carry out. This person is meant to be a medium and you meant to be the healer. So imagine the families that y'all, like, if you guys had a business together, then it was like this, like, it could be traumatic even when you want to, like, you used as a vessel for the dead, you know, like that can kind of reignite some of the trauma of losing them, and then here you are here to place a hand on them and heal them right there in the same setting. So you guys are kind of just like a one-stop shop of a spiritual business, and I feel like in the end, you know, that was y'all plan. Y'all ended up clearing out any obstacles to end up being together. Let's get the winged messenger in reverse. So as much as, you know, the beef escalated between y'all family, y'all still found a way to be together. Yes, with the Hierophant here, because y'all felt like y'all was spiritual husband and wife. There was an energy of you guys feeling like y'all was supposed to be together. Y'all was brought together by the Most High, and y'all was led down different paths, unfortunately. But true love can always find its way back to each other. Why is wishes fulfilled in reverse here? I'm telling you, somebody was left impoverished. Yes, look at this. Oh my God, y'all. Wow. I mean, Spirit made me get this deck for a reason, because I don't use this deck on YouTube because it's kind of graphic. But this is how they felt. It's like their family felt like you left their son to eat his freaking heart out while you just went off to go find new love and be prosperous and stuff. It's like you left their son for dead. Wishes fulfilled in reverse. They saw, but honestly, it wasn't your choice. You was a child. Whether you was a child, a teenager, or a young adult, you were prohibited. And back then, kids listened to their parents. You know, it wasn't no, I'm going to do what I want to do. You know, it was like, off with your head if you want to be a hard-headed child. You know what I'm saying? Why is the King of Forces here? He never stopped looking back for you. But, you know, this made, yup, the Three of Cups. This person dated many individuals. So many people wanted this person's heart. Look at how these women are lined up to give him their cup. But this person wanted nobody but you, Aquarius. This person never stopped looking back, never stopped looking at your articles, looking at the things that you wrote, looking at the things that you guys wrote each other. Because like I said, it had to get to a point where y'all was separated by distance, because living in the same vicinity and trying to keep y'all apart was nearly impossible. You guys were so in love with each other. With the Eight of Wands here, y'all was blocked, forbidden. You know, again, I do feel like your status was upgraded quite a bit, enough for you guys, you and your family, to move into like a palace. Okay, so why is the Four of Scrolls here, karmic trench in reverse? Yes, I'm telling you, it's like survival of the fittest. Your person might have been through a lot. They might have lost a lot of people. They might have been the last person standing when it came down to surviving in these primitive like conditions. They could have faced plagues. They could have been exposed to certain diseases that they had to cure through nature, because this person is very much connected to nature. They very much grounded. So they could be an earth sign. Okay. Or they can have earth heavy in their chart. Why is clearing the way here? Because I'm telling you, this person came to the rescue. It's like, you know what? I may be the worker and you may be this like privileged lady, but you are my like softness. You are my gentleness. And I am your brawn. You know what I'm saying? Beauty in the brawn. I don't even want to say beast, because I feel like this person was so damn handsome that you can't even call them a beast. Why is the Four of Keys? Because look at all these women. He had so many choices, but only wanted you. Always look back to you. You see? Yeah, honey. So why is the Divine Physician here? Wow, this person would astral project to you. You are an angel in this person's life. I feel like this is how you are. And this is who you've been ever since you were a child. because I feel like you're the divine physician, and I feel like they are the Hilarion. They are the person that can, you know, offer mediumship. So I feel like either this is how you guys will astral project to each other, to still see each other, to still be involved in each other. And I feel like that's why y'all never forgot about each other, never gave up on each other, because it was like y'all was still married in the spiritual realm. You know, so it's like y'all might have entertained other people, because like you had the king of scrolls and this person had a lineup of women, but they never loved anybody like they loved you. You know, this person is like, this is your angel. I feel like y'all are angel in each other's lives. Why is the divine position here? That's crazy, y'all. The devil in reverse. I'm telling you, like, even for some of you guys, y'all could have like expelled spirits from people. Like, if people could have came to y'all for exorcist, you know, to get an exorcist, because why? Let me let them have their time to shine. Okay, because with the devil in reverse, that's like expelling negative spirits from people. And you already look at this hand, like this is like the hand of God, the hand of Jesus. It's like you was given this power. You see how that those rays is radiating from his hand? It's like you was given the power to heal with your hands, to basically pull these dark demonic energies right out of people. Why is the Hilarion here? And this is your person, the medium, the one that can the magician. Didn't I tell you this person spent so much time in nature that they became the magician? Y'all, period. And look at y'all together. The light and dark. The divine and the magician. Period, y'all. This person never stopped dreaming about you. I'm telling you, you are this person's empress. You did have this person's child. For a lot of you, y'all had 2 children, but I'm specifically seeing a son here. Of course, it was a lot of jealousy, because there were people that wanted you, and then there was people that wanted this person. But I mean, this person only dreamt of you, and it's because their ancestors were constantly planting thoughts in their head like, don't stop thinking about her. That's your person. Work till you get yourself out of this karmic trench. Rest for now, grandson. But when it's time for you to fight for yours, fight for yours. And that's what they did. So I really hope y'all like this past life story. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe. And I'll check you guys out on the next one. Peace.